Bum, 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 we are live. And for some reason, my computer is very shaky and all that. Oh, time to put on the hat. Because it's cold, baby. All right. Let's get the Adventure screen up and running, which we now have. Let's do a little test to make sure that it is okay. Yep, that's good. Cool. But for now, I just have to look at my wonderful face as I mess around with the various settings. So I can also do that. The more you know. All right, where's my pre-ramble banner? There we go. Pre-show ramble. It's what we do best. Okay, so I've done all of the social stuff. And now I'm getting 9 million emails. Okay. Bump, bump, bump. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so stuff being sorted for later in the week for Wednesday's Hangout. So that's all good. If you're joining us live, thank you. That's a lovely thing for you to do for us. You know what I mean? It's not like a lovely thing for you to do for yourself. I mean, I guess it could be. It depends how entertaining you find these weird and wonderful streams, I guess. As promised, there is a cat in the background, although she is no longer asleep. Kira Cat is waking up and probably about to go start sneezing. So we'll see how that goes. So top of the hour, a couple of minutes, I'm going to kick off the show proper with our plan for today being Adventure Mart solo mode, like last week. I made one error in last week's first attempt at the solo mode, which I'll cover when we're actually playing it. So we'll see how that goes. Josh says, no one rambles like you. I mean, it's true. This is what years and years of working in the radio industry and then just constantly hating silence and desperately needing to fill up the space is going to do for me. Meanwhile, Ken says, I very much enjoy the rambling in games. Well, bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you. So, yeah, hope you all had a good weekend and everything as well, by the way. We played literally nothing all weekend. We're on lockdown again, but I'll talk about this in the show proper in a couple of minutes. But yeah, stuff is also happening here, particularly here in this house, as Erin is going to be heading back to the States tomorrow forever. So sad face. So we basically spent the weekend celebrating, like, not that she's leaving, but celebrating the fact that she is a good person who we are going to miss an awful lot. So there you go. All right, I'm going to hit the magic button. Well, several magic buttons. First of all, this one, get rid of the pre-show ramble one. Second one, the countdown, just to kick things off proper. So if you've got headphones in, I'm sorry, this is probably going to be a bit loud, but we'll be back in a short period of time. Bye. It is Monday. It's 2 o'clock here in the UK, 9 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, 3 o'clock in the afternoon across Europe. And, well, it means it's time for another Let's Play Monday. I am your cordial host, the inevitable, the inimitable, the inconsequential Michael. Kira T. Cat is in the background, currently having a nice bath. And, yeah, today we're going to be playing a little bit of Adventure Mart, which is going to be a thing. Hopefully we're going to do a little bit better than last week's extravaganza, where I did not do super well, but we'll see how it goes. That's why we test the solo mode, to see how it feels, to see if I feel like I've been crushed and destroyed, which generally, yeah, I mostly have. Yeah, so it is it's Monday. Let's get some stuff up and running. Hello to everybody watching live, by the way, and if you're watching on the YouTube or the Twitch TV catch up, oh, also on Facebook as well, of course. Thank you for joining us as well. Let's do this. Bong. All right, so we have a whole adventure map set up for the solo mode. So a bit of a rundown on what's going to be going on. It's a 5-round solo game. This is the Vendertrons area up here in the top left. So the Vendertron is going to be in control of a whole bunch of cards, but they can't really do anything apart from sell. The daily bulletin cards here, we'll be flipping them out one at a time. They are a pre-selected deck, but I don't know what order they're going to be coming out in, and they will have a an effect on how each round goes. We get 3 adventurers every day, unless a special bulletin pops out, which will give us a 4th one. It's definitely in the deck, so we'll see how that goes. We'll have some staff to potentially hire, some fixtures to potentially purchase, and like the normal standard game, I'm only allowed a maximum of 4 of them. The Vendertron cannot buy anything from here as well. Then there's also stock items here that I will be allowed to buy in a moment. Cool. All right, let the fun begin. We should probably reveal what everybody has. So this is what's currently available for me to purchase. We've got a couple of Worker of Knights. Discard a stock that the manager is currently selling and flip this card. So that could be quite nice to sort of force the Vendertron into getting rid of stuff. We've got Shrine of the Kaiju, which lets you take cards back into your hand after you have completed a sale. You don't get the money for them, though. And then there's the Divination Station, which lets me get rid of basic stock from my hand. And if it matches the top card of the stock deck, I can get that for free. Alternatively, I can buy it. I really like that as an item because it also gets rid of the crappier stock cards from hand. So that's probably going to be a purchase. Actually, to be honest, Staff and Divination Station, so yeah, the Worker of Knights and Divination Station are probably going to be picked up pretty early by me because it's me who starts all the sales. I decide what order stuff happens in. There's also 3 stock items available. Let me just click them all like so. Okay, so we have got Corium Shortsword, which gives you extra stars for each other stock that you're selling alongside it. Moth Silk Garb, which is light, luxurious, and luminescent. And Forge Steamed Buns, which are nice and tasty, filled with Ursine Berry Jam, which is nice. The Vendertron starts off this first round with 7 items. It's always going to have these 3 here. The 3 basics, one from each of the different flavors of type. So the blue items, see there in the top left corner, blue items are magic, red items are martial, and green items are exotic. So those are the 3 types in the base game. The stars at the top of the quality of the item, and I will be trying to outbid the Vendertron with the stars that I have, the items that I've got. So they've got those 3 basics, and then these 4 are what they can also offer. So they're going to be pretty strong for blue items, so those magic items this first round. So we've got to hope that the adventurers in here don't really want any of them. All right, next thing to do, draw my hand. So my basic opening hand, it's just going to be all basic cards. You always have 5 at the start of a round. I shuffled everything before as well, just so y'all know. Seeing a lot of single star items here, which is worrying. But see if we can get rid of them from our hand. Because, hey, we're going to buy the Divination Station shortly. As a matter of fact, we're going to buy the Divination Station right now. So normally you start off with 5 coins. And in the solo mode, you start off with 10. So I will stack 4 of them and put them over here on the pile and take the Divination Station. So this is now ours. So reminder that this is a one-off use. It will refresh at the end of the round. So let us see how it goes. I'm going to use it, so I will flip it face down. I'm going to get rid of one of these stock cards. I'm going to get rid of the... Do you know what? I was thinking of getting rid of the Power Stone just because it's like, oh, it's a blue item, and they've got a lot of blue items up here. But I could potentially... Oh, sorry. I haven't done one thing. I will refresh that because I need to do a daily bulletin to see what I'm actually going to be messing around with this turn. Oh, yike. Okay. So the Blood Moon. This day, each adventurer desires magic stock in addition to the stock types on their card. So with that in mind, it could be an idea to keep hold of both of these blues because the adventurer, if it comes out, it's always going to want a blue item. So it could potentially be useful for me to keep a hold of them. Could be rough, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, regardless, I'm still going to buy the Divination Station as my first action. I am going to spend a further 3 coins to hire the Worker of Knights, who will let me attack the Vendertron's items, or one of them anyway, discard a stock that the manager is currently selling and flip that card. So if I use the Worker of Knights, I'll have to pay for them again at the end of the round. So we'll see how that rolls. Let's use the Divination Station to get rid of a stock from my hand, which means that we can cycle through quicker, and also to reveal the top card of the deck. If it's matching the one that I get rid of, then I'll get it for free. Otherwise, I must buy or banish it. So I'm going to get rid of this Dungeoneering Bento, which is an exotic item. We'll take the top card and we'll see what it's like. Okay, so it's blue. So I should probably have got rid of one of these. But this now means that I'm at least going to do okay when trying to sell something to any of the adventurers, because they're all going to want something blue this time. It's cost of 3. I've got 3 coins left, and it does mean that anything I add to it will get extra stars. So I think, yes, I am going to buy that item. So that's going to cost my final 3 coins. So my store is now completely out of cash. So what am I going to have to do? Well, I guess I'm going to have to do a sale. But first, I must flip the Divination Station the other way around because, well, I've just used it. All right, so let's see who's going to be sold to. All right, it is a shoplifter. Not great, it must be said, because thieves will always target me as the store. When revealed, the manager with the busiest store reveals their hand and discards their highest quality stock. If you cannot lose 2. Okay, so I have to do this. I have to get rid of my highest quality stock, so I'm going to make my discard pile over here. That kind of sucks because it means we're probably not going to win anything super great for the first couple of turns of this of these sales, but we'll see how it goes. So the shoplifter would like magic items, martial items, and exotic items. So remember, from the event, from the bulletin, this blue icon is added to each adventurer card. So this now means that the Vendertron is going to sell its 3 best items, and it must match those icons. So its best red item is this Phoenix Down. Nice one. Its best green item is this Transmutation Slime. It can't use any of these abilities as well, by the way, because it's a fully automated system. So can't do that. And it's also going to sell out its best blue item. This one's worth 2 stars, the Bloodwood Wand, but this one is worth 3. And because it's just hell-bent and intent on making as much money as possible, it doesn't care about overselling. So the total sale value of these items is 5 for the Phoenix Down, 4 for the Transmutation Slime, and 6 for the Idol of Talox, which is, of course, a total of 15. Now, unfortunately, the shoplifter only has 4 coins in their pocket, as you can see up here. Ken in the chat saying, I think it's pronounced Pahonix. I think you'll find that it is definitely not. So the shoplifter is going to pay a whole 4 coins to the Vendatron up here. The Vendatron doesn't actually get any money. They just get the card. So we'll stack all of their ledger up here. And then these cards will get discarded. So bump. And they all go to the Abyss, which is like a giant collective discard pile off to the side. Now, I'm totally okay with losing that first one. Yeah, I lost my decent item, but I could potentially still walk out of here with some money. I hope, I pray. So we've got a couple more adventurers to deal with. So let's see what we've got. So our next one is Sarnath, the Prophet of Talox. So this react, after checkout, look at the top 3 cards of the adventure deck. You may add 1 to your ledger and bottom the rest. Activate any after checkout reactions on that card. This could potentially be pretty cool for getting some bonuses at the end of the game. But let's see if we can actually sell some stuff first. Items wise, Sarnath the Prophet wants 2 magic items. So remember, the one from the bulletin counts as well. This also means that any blue items will be worth double, so the value will be doubled up. And they're also looking for a green item. So we have to see what the Vendatron is going to offer. They will kick off with this Bloodwood Wand, which instead of being worth 2 is now worth 4. And they then get to add items from their basics, but these are never going to be discarded. So this is going to be pretty rough. Again, we're not going to win this sale, so that's okay. That's fine. But they're just going to be left with super basic items next, and we're going to hope that we can pull something out of the bag, maybe by using the Worker of Knights in a moment. We've got green items, we've got blue items, we've got red items, so we should be able to pull a sale for the adventurer, whoever it is revealed. Okay, so their total bid of quality stars is 4 from there, another 4 from the Bloodwood Wand, 2 from the Pet Slime, and then 1 from the Adventure Mart Hank mascot token. Which means that, yeah, they've definitely got a huge win. That's a total of 11 stars, and I cannot even begin to compete with that. Now, I can offer as many items as I like if I want to, but I could only offer like a maximum of 2 stars worth of stuff. So, yeah, definitely not going to happen. So their Bloodwood Wand is discarded. Now, last week, I did this slightly wrong. At the end of each day, so when all the adventurers are done and dusted, if there are any normal items remaining, like any standard stock items remaining in front of the Vendatron, the cards will go into their ledger for the end of the game, and they will count towards their final score value. Now, I don't think there was a lot of cards left over, but I was still pretty handily beaten by the Vendatron last week. So yeah, that kind of was not great, but regardless, it'll be okay. All right, so they get Sarnath's card, but they don't do the end of the sale action. So again, I am kind of driven down the path. I must sell to this adventurer, and it is a mage. Okay, so they have got 7 coins in their pocket. They are looking for blue items and green items. I don't know if I'm actually going to manage to pull that one off. So their blue items there will give them a total of, I am going to pull it off. Watch this. So their blue items there, they've only got 1, so they can only sell 1 blue item. It's going to be worth 4 stars. This green item, the pet slime, is worth a further 2. And then their total here, that's going to be a total of 7, which ain't super great. Now, items-wise, I could sell both of these power stones here, which are only worth 1 star normally, but because the adept has officially 2 blue icons, that'll give me a total of 4 stars. But Michael, they've got 7 stars. How can you do that? Well, because of the health potion, if I get my Worker of Nights to get rid of that health potion, I'll win the bid. And because I need to try and pull together as much money as I can, even though it's a small, meager amount, it'll be like 2 coins. It's going to be interesting. We are joined by Michelle, who says, I just bought this game. Glad I can watch so I don't have to read the directions. All right, it's a little bit different for the solo mode, but yeah, 99% of it is pretty much the same. But yeah, welcome along to the live stream, Michelle. It's much appreciated having you here. So yeah, I'm going to use my Worker of Nights. So that does mean that I'm not going to be able to pay for them again because I'm not going to make a huge amount of cash out of this. But it does mean that I get them to the Vendatron to discard their health potion. And if I am going to bid these 2, so my total bid is 4, their total bid is 3, so I have, for once, won a sale. So those will get discarded, and I will pick up a total of, count them, 2 whole coins. Woo. It's better than nothing. It's not much better than nothing, but it's better than nothing. And we are good. That's it. It's done. So that goes there. And because I have won that sale, I will take this fine adept from the ledger. I'll keep my coins down here so they're out of the way. But I also, because they are the adept is the sort of like the 2nd level in the Mage Guild, I get a Mage Guild rep token, which gives me +1 star when selling to other adventurers from the Mages Guild. So this is probably the most important thing for me over the course of the game. I'm kind of super happy to have that because I need every small advantage I can over the course of the game to try and take down the Vendatron, because they will always have the Hank Adventure Mark token. So I've got my guild marker. I'm looking good. Life is but a dream, which is lovely. And now we have to do a little bit of clear up. So once the final adventurer has been sold to, rather than in the normal game where everybody gets another shot at buying something or anything like that, you go to clear up immediately. So anything that's still out on the table is going to get removed. So the staff and the fixtures go away. These items were not bought, so they all get discarded as well. This is where we then do that check to see if the Vendatron had any extra items left over that they hadn't sold. Those would go up to the ledger, which, no, not going to happen this time because they have sold everything that they've done. The bulletin goes away, and I can keep up to 1 card in my hand if I want to. I'm going to get rid of the Adventurer's Cloak because it's a red item. It's only worth 1 star, though. Whereas the Handy Hatchet is worth 2, so I'm going to keep a hold of that. I know that my other 2-star cards are going to be in here as well, so let's draw them and we'll see how we go. All right, so we've got a health potion, we've got a pet slime, and I'm pretty sure there's so we've got a bento, and I think there's going to be another wondrous cloak. Yes, there is. Okay, as I have no more cards here to draw from, I'm going to rebuild my stock room, my draw pile. So let's flip that onto there. We look for it to go orange underneath, and then it stacks it up. And I will give it a bit of a shuffle. So next time I need to draw something, I just take it from the top of the deck. I don't have the money to rehire my Worker of Nights because they cost 3, and I've only got 2 coins. So the Worker of Nights will go into the abyss, but my fixture card is refreshed for free. So I'll get to use this every single round if I want to. The answer is yes, I will want to do it every single round. Okay, Kira, how are you doing over there? You okay? You good? Want to say hello to the nice people at home? or just scratch yourself. That's also a fine, viable option. Why are you blemming? Blem, blem, blem. I don't know. Who knows? All right, back to the game. And let us see how we can do this round. So let's get set up. Round 2, we should probably do our daily bulletin first. So this is the call to arms. The guild are nearing the final floors of the dungeon. Adventurers will be purchasing additional weapons and armor to prepare for the final descent. So this is a little bit similar to the bulletin from the previous day, except that a red icon, a martial stock icon, is going to be added to each adventurer's card rather than a blue magic one. The Vendatron today gets 5 items. So they have a pocket dragon, forge steamed buns, transmutation slime, corium short sword, and dragonberry blast. Okay, kind of happy with that. That's a nice range of items, but the stars are relatively low, so I'm okay with that. We get 3 stock items that we could potentially buy. There's a nightmare catcher, the elixir of volcanic strength, which if I can get some coins, that's definitely going to be in mind, because I know that there's a green version of this card in here as well, so we'll see how that rolls. 3 adventurers who we're not going to have a look at until it is allowed, until we determine them. And then we get 2 more members of staff for potential hire, and 2 more fixtures for potential purchase. So flip that and let's see what we got. All right, so we got the stock rat, costs 3 to hire them. I draw 2 cards from your storeroom and flip the card. Nice to get extra cards through into your hand. We've got Pippin Boots, the cat cleric, who will add a star to every stock card that is being sold by any manager. Target any manager. I'll target myself, of course, because that's how it will go. We have the Shrine of the Kaiju, which we had on the last round, of course. So you can, when you do a checkout, you can return a stock card to your hand, but you don't get the money for it. Then there's the Ancient Mystery Box, which changes a type. Now, that's very useful. You add a stock card to your hand, you flip the Ancient Mystery Box, and it becomes whatever color you want it to be, and particularly useful if they're looking for a specific thing. All right. I think what I'd like to do, I'm going to open with a sale first of all, because I'd like to see if I can get a little bit more money. If I can get a little bit more money, I can then use the Divination Station to get rid of one of my weaker cards, one of these 2 here, and then potentially get something for free or buy something. But also kicking off a sale means that the Vendatron is going to get rid of some of their cards. So I kind of want to do that as quickly as possible and then start getting some, hopefully, decent cards into my hand. So let us see what we can do. Our first adventurer is a scout, the lowliest member of the Ranger Guild. They have a whole 5 coins in their pocket. Normally, they're only looking for the green items, the exotic items. But now, today, for one day only, they are after martial items as well. So we'll do the Vendatron first. The Vendatron is going to sell its highest value red item and its highest value green item. So that will be the Pocket Dragon and the Forge Steamed Buns or the Transmutation Slime. Now, if it's a tie for quality stars, so the Slime's got 3 stars and the Buns have 3 stars, it is the player's choice as to which one they want to get rid of. I'm going to go for this one because it's worth 5 coins to sell as opposed to 4 coins to sell. So add that onto there, and we are looking at a total of 7 stars. Now, I could get rid of a whole bunch of items. It's not going to get me near to 7 stars because I could get rid of my hatchet, my pet slime, my bento, and my wanderer's cloak That would be a lot of items to get rid of. And it still wouldn't be enough stars. So we're going to let the Vendatron take this win. The cards will go to the banished place, the abyss. Oh, where's that mouse going? Away, apparently. We'll put the token up there. And we'll put the card up on... Where's my short card? There we go. Do not stack, please. Thank you. So we'll put the card up on their ledger. So now... let's do another sale. See how it goes. Okay, so we've got the Squire. Exactly the same as the Scout, except it's a fighter. So they're looking for red items only, and because there'll be officially 2 red icons on there, any red items that are put out are going to be doubled. So, they got 5 coins in their pocket. So they will go for their best items. Their 2 best items are these 2. So the total bid is going to be 4 from the Corium Shortsword, 4 from the Dragonberry Blast, and then an additional 1. Let's do this again. The Corium Shortsword is 2 stars. Plus 1 for each other card played out. So this is officially 3. Double that, 6. This is officially 4 because it's been doubled. So that's a total of 10. Plus 1 from here is a total of 11. Can I beat that? No, I cannot beat that. But again, it means that they've got rid of more cards. So what I'm kind of hoping for is a more valuable adventurer comes out, so I can hopefully sell them something decent on the next round. Because yeah, I need to make some money. Michelle says the Squire is so cute. I mean, it's true. It's very true. Yeah, God, I could really do with actually making a little bit of cash. That would be good. So let's see how the final adventurer to sell to this time is. Before I do that, do I want to hire Pippin Boots? Target any manager until the end of checkout. The base quality of all stock they're selling gains +1 star. I think it might be an idea. Yeah, it's my final 2 coins, but I think I kind of have to take any vague advantage that I can. Particularly if I'm able to sell a whole bunch of cards to the next person. It means that I'll be able to get some money back again, which is good. But if I don't have to use this, then I'm good. Ken in the chat says I should divine first. Yeah, I should do. So I'm going to use my Divination Station and get rid of... I think it's probably a better idea to get rid of the green, because I know that the red item is definitely going to be sellable regardless of who gets revealed. So let's get rid of the Dungeoneering Bento. Bump. Flip the top card. If this is green, I get it for free. If it's not green, it goes away forever. It's blue. It's a Magmite Bulwark. And, yep, never to be seen again. Not going great, it must be said. All right, but we'll be okay. We'll be fine. Everything will be grand. Hopefully, maybe. Let's flip the last adventurer card and see if we can actually get somebody into the shop today. All right, it's another Squire. Not amazing, but it's okay. They are looking from the Vendatron for 2 red items, and that's it. However, the Vendatron only has 1 red item available. So the Vendatron's total sale is 3 stars. Not great. I can definitely beat that. In fact, I can just do it like this. I can play that, and I can play that. So that gets me to a total of 6 stars, which is great because it means I've made some cash. They're not looking for any other items, so I can't sell either of these. There's no point using Pippin Boots, so I'll hold on to them for the next round. So yeah, I'm cool with that. I am all right with getting 4 cash. Totally fine. Totally fine with that. So let's grab 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Go over there. There you go. Oh, Ken says 5 stars. Yes. Sorry, their bid is 5 stars. So I think I am going to have to use Pippin Boots. No. Sorry, Vendatron is at 5 stars, but I do still beat it. Yes, sorry, Ken is correct. Thank you, chat, for keeping me in check. But yeah, my 6 still beats it. I don't need to use Pippin Boots. I'm okay. So I made some money, which is, to be honest, pretty good. Thank heavens for that. Again, I can keep hold of 1 card as we do our clear up. So let's have a think about that while we're actually getting rid of stuff and throwing it into the abyss. Oh, I should also take the adventurer because, well, you know, I won them. And I must remember to put my coins sort of like a bit lower so we're all cool. All right. So already we're looking a little bit better than we did last time. By the way, final score for me is total of all of the blue items I've got in my hand, plus all of my coins, plus any bonuses, and then that's how much money I've got. Oh, Ken also asks, did I earn 5 money? No, I only earned 4 money because that one's only worth 3 and that one's only worth 1. So yeah, I only earned 4 cash. I had 6 stars, but only 4 cash from there. And I had nothing I could add to it to upsell. So we have already had the blue version of this card as well as the red version for this round. So I think it's going to be an idea to keep this green pet slime in my hand just in case the green one comes out on the next round. Because then we know that this is immediately worth 4 stars instead of 2. So super good. I get to refresh my fixture again, which is cool. They get their hatchet back. But this slime that they did not sell goes onto their ledger. So I'm going to keep that off to the right here. So any sort of like stock that they don't sell will count towards their final total, in addition to the purse value on each of the cards in their ledger. All right, cool. I don't get any help from HQ in the solo mode, which is a bit rough, must be said. But that's capitalism, baby. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's roll out some cards for day 3. We'll do my hand first. It's going to be all of the cards in this draw pile, which are, to be fair, not great apart from that one. But that's all right. So let's make a pile again. Back to there and shuffle the whole 2 cards. Yeah, I need to start buying stuff. Buying stuff would be good. The Vendatron, as it is day 3, gets 6 cards to play with. So it's getting rougher and rougher. So let's see what they're working with. A lot and high star value as well. Only 1 red, couple of greens and 3 blues. Okay, so sort of like a heavy magic one for them today. We get staff and fixtures available for my purchase later. So we have the Augur of the Isles, which lets me look at all of the adventurers in the queue, reveal 1, start a sale. There is also the Follower of Mammon, where I can banish a stock being sold by any manager. That manager gains gold from the supply equal to the stock's current sell price. Banish this card. That'd be really good because the Vendatron doesn't get any money when you banish an item. So I could get rid of something like really high quality stars to get rid of it, and they wouldn't make anything. We got the Ancient Mystery Box again, as popped up from last round. And the Public Scrying Pool. Look at the top 3 cards in your storeroom. You can add 1 to your hand or banish 1 to the abyss and then return the rest to the top of your storeroom. Flip this card. Also pretty nice. But yeah, that follower for 2 is pretty decent, it must be said. Let's get our randomly drawn adventurers out. And, oh yeah, we should probably see what stock is going to be available for me today as well. All right. Okay, so I've got a dragon roll, which is 3 coins, but is 6 when you sell it. Erudite eyewear, not too shabby at all. Also lets me check out top cards of the stock deck when I do a sale. And Bloodwood 1 lets me sacrifice a staff member for a free item from the deck. So, Pippin Boots, your time may well be up. All right, Stinky Butt Kira has fallen back asleep again. Same as it ever was. This is what happens when you have cat management. All right, Daily Bulletin, number 3. Okay, Guild Initiation Day. I get to deal 1 additional adventurer into the adventurer queue this day. All right, so let's flip. Let's not flip that. Let's put it back on top of the deck because I did that wrong. Shuffle it and then redraw. So this is going to be a mystery 4th adventurer. So we'll see how that goes. It also means that the Vendatron is going to use up more items, so that's perfect. Question from chat. Ken says, for the eyewear, do you have to buy Banish or is that optional? It is entirely optional. You don't have to do it, but you might as well 99% of the time. It's very, very, very rare that I wouldn't actually fire that ability. So yeah, we shall see. Should I buy it? Which is highly likely. All right. So, do we kick off by just immediately doing the Divination Station? I think yes. Because we'd still be able to potentially buy something even if it's not, even if I don't get it for free. So let us flip Divination Station. Now it's got to be a basic card. I don't want to get rid of that one because it's the only green card I've got in my hand. So I could keep all of these blues, which would be quite nice because if somebody comes out there who's looking for blue items, I'm going to be doing reasonably all right off of it, especially if I use Pippin Boots to boost the value of them as well. So yeah, let's get rid of this Wanderer's Cloak and hope that whatever item is pulled here is a red martial one. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Nope, it is a green one. Naga Noodles. Okay, after checkout, reveal the top card of the stock deck you may buy or banish it. So very similar to the Erudite Eyewear. Do I want to get that for 2? Do you know what? I think I do. Because it's going to count towards my final score as well anyway. And if I'm going to hire the follower of Mammon up here, they only cost 2 as well. What I'd really like to do is get a good sale going on. So let's hire the follower and throw my final 2 coins away. Get out of here. Because remember also with blue items, when I'm selling them, they're generally going to be to people who are looking for stuff, who are members of the Mages Guild, and I'll get a little bonus from them as well for the star there too. So let's see what shall be. I'm kind of pretty much resigned to the fact that I'm probably going to lose the first couple of sales to adventurers because they've just got loads and loads of really powerful cards here. But yeah, don't forget I've also got this follower of Mammon to trash stuff should I need it. So let's flip the first one, see how it goes. All right, Master Palmer, a member of the Fighters Guild, 10 coins in their pocket, and they are looking for red items twice, so all reds will be doubled, and they are looking for blue items. On top of that, they have this review tag here, and this is something that would actually activate for the Vendatron at the end of the game. Add 2 to your net worth for each other Fighters Guild adventurer in your ledger. I would also get that if I manage to have them in my ledger at the end of the game. So I guess this is going to be a little bit of a battle. So Vendatron is going to sell their 2 best red items and their best blue. Looking at these, that's their best red that they have actually available from their normal stock, and that's their best red from there. On top of that, their best blue item is, that's the most valuable. Oh, but on top of that, this is also 4 stars. So the Grumpy Grimoire is worth 4 stars, and we'll get them 5 coins. The Magmite Bullock is worth 4 stars, but it's worth 6 coins. However, I don't want this item going into their ledger, potentially, because anything else in there that has this Black Forest logo on it is going to get them bonuses at the end. So I want them to sell it. I want them to be victorious. Now, it's kind of a gutter because, yeah, it would be really nice to win that one because it's 10 coins and it gets me the bonus for the fighters as well, but so be it. It's okay. So that goes on the pile. That goes back to their supply. So yeah, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 would be their total bid there. I know for a fact that I cannot beat them. Or do I? Let's rewind this, shall we? Let's rewind this. That makes 10 stars total. I have no red items, but what I can do is use this Follower of Mammon to banish a stock being sold by any manager. So it has to be one of these two, either the Dredgewater Mimic or the Grumpy Grimoire. They would then they would then replace it with their next best item from that color. So if I actually have them get rid of the Dredgewater Mimic, they have no other red cards. So their bid total would be 4 + 2 + 1 is 7. Can I beat that with the cards I've got available to me? Well, I've got my Heatproof Gauntlets, which is worth 3. Power Stone would make that 4. This Power Stone would make that 5. But because I would be selling the Heatproof Gauntlets, this would now be worth 5. So it actually gets me to a total of 7. Can I beat that? The answer to that is actually yes. Because if I use Pippin Boots, the Cat Cleric, till the end of checkout, the base quality of all stock they are selling gains 1 star. So if I had this, if I use Pippin Boots, this would be worth 4. If I had this, the Power Stone would be worth 2. Gives us a total of 6. This Power Stone would be worth 2. Gives us a total of 8. And I would actually walk out of there with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins. 6 coins is pretty good. And it stops them from getting the bonus. 6 coins would mean I could buy more stuff from here. Oh, sorry. Mention from the chat, red would count double. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So can I beat 9 if I trash this Dredgewater Mimic? So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start that again. I would get +1 from using Pippin Boots, so this would be worth 4, +2 for each of the +1 for each of the 2 cards. So that gets me to a total of 6 for that, which would be cool. Then this would have +2 stars. That gave me to 8. This would have +2 stars. That'll get me to 10. So I can beat them, and I'm going to. So let's use the Follower of Mammon. Done. The card is banished, and I'm going to have them get rid of the Dredgewater Mimic. So they are at a total of 9 and have no red cards to replace the red that I forced them to get rid of. If I now use Pippin Boots, it will give me an extra +1 to everything. So I will get rid of Pip and Boots, thank them for their glorious service. Oh, actually, that's just flipped. I could potentially rehire them later, which I might well do. So that, and that are sold, and I make 6, count them, 6 coins. They go back to there. So yeah, I would sooner get money like from the, if I can get money from the first sale of a round, then that's actually really, really good. It also stops the Vendatron from getting 10 points at the end of the game, which is very, very good for me. It also gives me a couple of extra points because I've already got somebody from the Fighters Guild. So that's pretty nice. Oh, good Lord. That was some mental gymnastics getting there. Thank you for sort of sticking with it, as it were, as we worked our way through those. But we got to sell. We got to keep on selling stuff, yo. We got to keep on buying things and keep on selling things. So how about we spend a nice 2 coins on this Bloodwood wand? Put that there. Stick the 5 back on the pile. Take 4 change back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I only take 3 back. Fool boy. Had 6, that cost me 2. And I'm going to use this immediately. Banish a staff card in your store. Look at the top 3 cards of the stock deck. Add 1 to your hand. Banish the rest. Discard this. Okay, so goodbye, Pip and Boots. Now it's time for you to enjoy your time in the Abyss. And we'll have a look at the top 3 cards and take one of them for absolutely free. That will be used, but that will come around to our deck again later. So let's see what we have. Bum, bum, bum. Please let there be something nice and valuable. Not really, but they're all useful. So we have Corium Chainmail. Entirely good. 3 stars, 4 coins. It'll give us 3 points at the end of the game as well. The Oni Onigiri would give us 3 stars and 5 coins when we sell, which is cool. And then there's the Dragonberry Blast, which is you may take 2 additional actions this turn. Actions don't really matter in the solo game because you're always the player instigating things as we go. So I'm definitely going to disregard that. That is out. So do I want the Corium Chainmail or do I want this? I want this one. It's going to make me more money if I sell it. When I sell it. Positivity is the way of the future. So I will take the Oni Onigiri and put it down there. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. We're looking all right. We should maybe buy something else as well. I could buy this Dragon Roll. Cost me 3 coins. I could buy the Erudite Eyewear. Which, to be honest, I think that's probably the better one to go for because once I get some cash from doing a sale after doing a checkout, this reveal the top card thing is really useful because you're going to have some money in your pocket and you need as many items as you can to make things go better for you. So, yeah, let's put everything bar 1 coin away. Whoop. There we go. So my mouse is kind of freaking out today. And we're going to buy the Erudite Eyewear as well. So we've actually got 2 of these things that are going to trigger. If I sell both of these together, I can still only do it once. So if I can actually do these over the course of 2 separate sales, that would be even better. But I think the next one, I am going to get absolutely beaten down by the Vendatron. All right, quick slug of the old drink. It's amazing how much your voice can go when you're just talking away at yourself. All right, let us kick off a sale. All right, against Titania, the Forest Princess. After checkout, each manager may flip face up 1 staff or fixture card in their store. That's very nice because it means that I could get rid of my last basic card in my hand if I wanted to because it would revive the Divination Station. Titania's got 8 coins in their pocket. Green items are doubled. Red items are also desirable. So let's sort out the best offer that the Vendatron can do. I guarantee it's going to be better than anything I can do. All right. So the best green items are actually these 2 daggers of Mammon. So that is going to be a huge total of 12. And then their best red item is the Handy Hatchet for 14, plus 1 for the Adventure Mart mascot Hank. So that's a total of 15. Definitely can't beat it. I don't have any items or anything like that. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, they're going to get 8 points towards their total for the end of the game. But they're also going to get rid of stuff from their selection. Here's hoping that blue stuff does not come out, because that would be really, really... well, if blue items come out, they're going to sell. Definitely. But if like red or green items, particularly green items, if somebody comes out looking for like exotic stuff, I should be doing reasonably okay on that one. All right. So they won that one. We're just going to go straight into another sale. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, actually, okay, perfect. It was destined to be. We got another scout. 5 coins in their pockets. They are only looking for a single green item from the Vendertron. And the best Vendertron item is this pet slime. So their total sale is 3. Can I beat 3? The answer to that is a shocking yes. So I can sell my own pet slime, but I can also offer them these noodles on top of that, which will give me a total of 4 versus their 3. And I'm a winner, baby, which is good. It's going way better this week than it did last week. So the total from that is a total of 6 coins. The scout only has 5 in their pocket, so I only get 5, but I'm entirely okay with that. And we will do this react effect as well. So after checkout, reveal the top card of the stock deck. I can buy it or banish it. So we'll put these back on my discard pile for now. The top card of the stock deck is a Moth Silk Garb, which is very nice. 4 coins it'll cost. Sell it for 6. It's worth 4 stars. And it would also beat, if somebody came out and they were just looking for a red item, I would be able to use this to beat the Vendertron. So, yeah, I see no trouble at all in spending 4 coins on that one to add it to my stock. So, yeah, of course, if you haven't noticed, unlike a lot of deck builders, items, when you buy them, go straight into your hand, so you can use them immediately, which is very, very useful indeed. Now, I would really, really, really like, actually, this last adventurer to be blue, and potentially to be someone who's got like 2 blue tokens, 2 blue icons, because it means I'll be able to get rid of these cards, or a couple of these cards, because this is going to get a little bit rough, because that's going to be adding a significant amount of points to their score. So we'll see how it goes. I have 2 coins left. Is there anything I can do with them? Literally everything that's available is costing 3. So the scrying pool, 3 coins. Mystery box, 3 coins. Augur of the Isles, 3 coins. Dragon roll, 3 coins. So I can't buy anything, so I have to do a sale. All right, it is a Highwayman. Not amazing, but it'll be okay. Highwayman, when revealed, the manager with the busiest store, always me when it's the thieves in a solo mode, flips face down their highest cost staff card. If you cannot lose 2 coins, I have no staff cards. They are all gone. Oh, one thing I didn't do was Titania. Not that it matters a huge amount, because I'm not able to get rid of any of my items because it's only basic stock. But it's fine. It's okay. So I got to lose 2 coins. Sad face. Not amazing, but it's fine. Let's see if we can make some money back from this thief. The money that we've like literally just lost. So a whole 4 coins available for the taking here. 1 red item and 1 blue item from the Vendatron. So that'll be 4 stars for that. Remember, I want them to sell this. If they do win the sale, I want to sell this because I don't want them potentially getting bonuses from this card. So the best blue is 4 stars. Their best red is 2 stars. And then we get the token on top of that. So their total is 7. Can I get 8 or higher? Actually, yes. If I sell everything, I could get the money. I could take the coins. And even though it's only 4 coins, it's probably a better idea because it's 4 coins going into my pocket, but it also means these 4 points from the purse, from the Highwayman's purse, don't go into the ledger here for the Vendatron. So it's basically an 8-point swing in my favor, even though that money is going to get spent on buying other stuff. Yeah, it does mean that these will go into their pile. Oh, sorry, question from chat. Ken says, do you get +1 for the guild marker? No, because this guild marker is for the Mages Guild only, whereas the Highwayman is a member of the Thieves Guild. So, yeah, we've not seen anybody come out from the Mages Guild since the Adept earlier on in the game. All right, so let's do a little bit of maths. That's going to get them 4 coins. That'll give them 3. That'll give them 4. So that's a total of 11 that they're going to make this round from stuff going into their stack. I think I just need to take the money. I know I'm selling like a lot of stuff for no money at all, but I could potentially also get another card as well out of this. So let's see how it goes. So I definitely beat them, and then by having the Erudite Eyewear, I get to do the whole reveal top card thing. So let's put these on my discard pile. Done, or my reorder pile in the case of the game. I get 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get to reveal the top card of stock deck and potentially buy it if I want to. So this is the Corium Codex. Costs 4 coins. I've got 4 coins. Add 2 coins to your net worth for each other Ivaldi Forge stock in your store. I mean, I think it's worth it regardless, because I'll get to keep hold of that until the next round. It's like my last card in my hand. So, yeah, plus I'm pretty sure I've got some Ivaldi stuff in here. We'll see as we continue through the game. So, yeah, I'm entirely okay with that. So I get that nasty little thief who stole my 2 coins, but I got coins back off of them. And that's all right. That's okay. It was a bit of a roller coaster of a day, but we made it through. These coin cards now will all go into the ledger up here for the Vendatron, and then we'll do a bit of a tidy up for the end of the round. All right, so how do you think it's going so far? I still think I'm going to get the hell beaten out of me, but I don't think it's going to be as bad this time around as it was last week. This round, the Vendatron gets 7, I believe. Let me just check that with the rules we've got there. Yeah, day 4, 7 stock. Ouch. That is going to be a lot of stuff to go against. But, you know, we've done well getting rid of basic stocks from our hand, so that's pretty good. We'll have 3 cards available for me to potentially buy. Going to have to do some sales, but we'll see how it goes. We'll have our daily bulletin, which will flip last, but we have 3 adventurers. We know there's only going to be 3 adventurers for this one because the bonus adventurer bulletin has gone. Then we get a couple of members of staff. 1, 2, and a couple of fixtures. 1, 2. All right, let's do some revealing and see what we have got. The Apprentice of the Abyss. Banish 2 basic stock from your hand or your reorder pile. Add the top card of the stock deck to your hand. Flip this card. If I can get some money, I will probably do that. Then we also have the Augur of the Abyss. Again, look at all of the face down adventures in the queue. Start a sale. Enchantment Table gives me a discount against any blue items I buy. And Town Cartograph gives me a 1 coin discount against any exotic items that I buy. Adventurers, we leave face down until they are revealed, till they wander into town. Meanwhile, the Vendatron has all of this stuff. Well done, Michael, flipping everything. Most of those are 3 stars. Pretty good. 1 5-star with the Mischievous Carbuncle, and 1 4-star with the Black Cap Tea, but everything else is 3 stars, so that's fine, that's okay. Meanwhile, we get to draw 4 cards off of our deck. So this is going to get reshuffled. We're going to hope a couple of decent items appear. Well, so we've got the Codex from previous. We've got the eyewear again, which is really, really nice. We have the Power Stone to get rid of with the Divination Station, so we'll see how it is. Oh yeah, also noticed by chat, there is no red items here. So the maximum offer that could be done for anybody who's just looking for red items for those martial items is going to be 3 stars, which I can't quite beat yet. But we'll see what gets revealed from the stock cards here that I can buy. Whoop, let's not shift the table everywhere around, shall we, Michael? Boom. Okay, so Dredgewater Mimic is there. Heatproof Gauntlets, whilst being sold, gives +1 star for each other stock being sold. Naga Noodles, again, lets me check the stock deck and buy it if I want to after a sale. And the Dredgewater Mimic, reveal the top 2 cards of your storeroom, sell any you can, then add the remaining cards to your hand, discard this card. Some good stuff, but I think this is going to be the order of the day, especially if I do it after I win a sale. We'll see how it goes. So bulletin-wise, here's today's one. The Wild Hunt, everybody, every adventurer that wanders into town are looking for green items in addition to the stock types on their card. So actually that's pretty decent because it means that these items are gonna go hopefully pretty early. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I have no money. I have 2 whole options to do, which is Divination Station immediately, or start a sale. I'm going to start a sale, see if we can get rid of some cards from the Vendatron, and see how that goes. So, all right, Draconic Executive. Each manager can sell a maximum of 3 stock to this adventurer, and after checkout, gain a discount token, pay 1 less when buying from the top of any deck. Because, of course, yes, you can buy from the top of a deck if you want to. It generally costs a standard 4 coins. But you have to be able to discard something from its adjacent queue. So if I wanted to buy a fixture, excuse me, from the top of the deck, I would have to get rid of either this enchantment table or this town cartograph. If there's nothing you can't get rid of, nothing you can get rid of, that's better, you can't buy off the top of a deck. So there you go. All right, we're doing all right. Better than last week, but still don't think I'm going to be a winner, but putting up a decent fight this time at least. Okay, so they can only sell a maximum of 3 items, despite the fact that they this icon is added onto the Draconic Executive's card. Same here, I can only sell 3 items. There's no way I'm going to be able to win it, but we have to work out what their best ones are. So their best red card is a Handy Hatchet. Their best green card is the Mischievous Carbuncle, so that's fine. And their best blue card is either the Mana Bean Coffee or the Only Onigiri. Now, these sale items, sale tags, they don't trigger if the Vendatron is using them. So I'm going to get rid of this one because it's worth a little bit more cash. There is no point me even trying to put forward a bid for this. I'm not going to make any money out of it. So, bump. They get the Draconic Executive, and these 2 items go onto the discard pile. That goes back up there. They don't use these tokens, the discount tokens, but just for the purpose of tracking stuff, I'm just going to make sure it goes up there. Just leave it up there. All right. Step 1, fine. Step 2, let's do another sale, see how it goes. Another Draconic Executive. Okay. Again, same as last time. Each manager can sell only a maximum of 3 items. So the best red item, again, is a handy hatchet. Their best green item is Blightcap Tea. And their best blue item is Mana Bean Coffee. So that's what's left. So their total for that is 8 from the Blightcap Tea. Plus 3 from the Mana Bean Coffee is 11. Plus 2 from the Handy Hatchet is 13. Plus 1 from there is 14. Again, can't beat it because I can only do a maximum of 3 cards. It's definitely not going to happen. But again, that's okay. These get discarded now. Pick them both up, fling them on the Abyss. That goes back up to there. And that goes up there. So yeah, they're doing really, really well this round. This could be a rough one. So yeah, I think I'm just going to risk it before anything happens. I'm just going to do the Divination Station because I should. So let's flip, and we're going to get rid of the Power Stone. And hope that the top card of this is a magic one, a blue. And it's not. It's red. Gosh darn it, one might say. I was half thinking I should have got rid of the Wanderer's Cloak, but no. The Muramasa Blade, which would have been an amazing get, is going to go into the Abyss because I haven't got a red cent, a brown penny, a single coin to do at all. To buy stuff. So let's do another sale and hope that this person is just looking for reds, because I could potentially pull a win out then. Oh, okay. So Apprentice, basic Apprentice, they got 5 coins. They're looking for magic items, but they're also looking now for exotics as well. I can sell as many items as I like to them, but they can only accept 2 items maximum from the Vendatron. So the best item that's green, the rudeness from the chat. I have no sense. I mean, true, you've seen me how I'm playing. So yeah, it's all good though. All right, their best blue item is this Mana Bean Coffee. Their best green item is actually the Curse Potpourri. Doesn't really matter a huge amount, but because the buy price is exactly the same for both of them. It's just this one's a little more valuable for the sale price. So their total is 7. Not bad. I might be able to beat it. We'll see. I would need 8 total, which I don't think I can do. My Coronium Codex is worth 4 stars. My Erudite Eyewear is worth 3. So because it's a tie, I can't beat that. Oh, but I can. Because I've got this token. This magical token, which gives me +1 star to every time I'm trying to sell somebody from the Mage Guild. So my total is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Their total is 7. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Thank you for your money and your kind service, as it were. Yeah, okay, that's pretty awesome. I'm kind of happy about that. Now, it does kind of suck that all of these cards are going to go back up on their ledger. Boo earns. but at least I've made some money, and we're going to do okay out of it. All right. It's end of the round. Let's do some clear up and see what we're going to do. Do I keep this handy hatchet for the final round? It's 2 stars. It's probably better than most of the items I've got. Well, no, I'd say it's equally good as the items that I've got. Wow, we didn't even get a look in at sort of like picking up a fixture or staff that round, did we? Cripes. Well, maybe this round we'll see how we do. It's okay. Not as terrible as last time. That's what I keep on telling myself. So let's set everything up for this next round, which will be the final round of the game, actually. So there's going to be 3 adventurers. 1, 2, and 3. 2 staff, which I'm probably not going to hire unless they're really, really super useful. The Vendatron gets 8 cards this time around. This webpage is using significant energy. Yeah, because there's Game of the Year on it. A battle, a titanic fight. Me versus the Vendatron. It's going to use up all manner of energy. So 3 cards come out for me to potentially purchase. It's the final round down. All right. Do I keep the hatchet or do I not keep the hatchet? I think I'm going to get rid of it. I'm just going to draw 5 cards straight from the deck and see what we get. Don't like that Power Stone. I mean, I can get rid of it, but definitely don't like it. That's not a bad hand, actually. That's okay. And we can get rid of the Power Stone, so we'll replace it with something better. Hopefully, maybe, potentially. We'll see. For sale today, Hungry Soul Blade. Banish a staff member if I've got one. Philosopher's Stone is always very nice. Importonomicon is another book that gives you bonuses at the end of the game, so that's cool. The Vendatron has a lot of stuff available. Mostly red and green, 1 single blue card. So that'll be all right. I know what the last daily bulletin is as well already. It's going to be the one where you get 2 extra coins in each adventurer's purse. That's good. Oh, hello. Samuel Suits, the Archghoul. Choose an adventure in any manager's ledger, add it to the adventure queue, and begin selling to them. Banish this card. That could potentially be very, very useful at the as like the last thing to do. So if he's got like no items left up here, if the Vendatron is like not wiped out, but pretty much wiped out, I could potentially bring one of these characters back in and do a resale. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm thinking Sam Suits is going to be the one to go for. Follower of Mammon is also very, very good for the getting rid of a stock from the opponent's hand. Transmutation Station, normally great, but a bit late for it this time around. Bonsai of Knowledge lets me look at the top card of the decks, which not super useful. These do count towards my final total, but I think, yeah, I think we're going to be okay. We're going to be all right. I'm going to put that discard pile off to the side just for a second because I am going to buy a couple of these, folks. I actually think I'm just going to go straight off and buy these 2. I mean, yeah, I should probably buy items, but hiring both of these members of staff is potentially going to be more valuable in the long run. So let's see what we can do. Divination Station first or not? Ken in the chat has said Bonsai and Divination. Yeah, they actually work really nicely together. If you look at the Bonsai of Knowledge, you can look at the top card of the stock deck, and then assuming that you've got a basic card that matches up, you could then discard it using the Divination Station, definitely get it for free. So yeah, that's a really nice combo. One of the like 9 million really nice combos in Adventure Mart. So yes, all right. It is time, I think, we'll do a sale and we'll see how it goes. Oh, but first, the daily bulletin, like I said, is every adventurer has +2 coins to spend today, which is really good for me, not super useful for the Vendertron because, of course, they don't make any actual gold. It's only the total value of the purses that will be added up for them. So, okay, I'm going to do a sale first, see how it goes, and then we will make a decision on like the order of play. Okay. When did that go? There we go. Wayfinder. Boom. Wayfinder, member of the Rangers Guild, gives you a Rangers Guild rep token, +1 star when you're selling to somebody from the Rangers Guild. 7 coins in their pocket, or 9 coins in their pocket this time, and they are looking for red and green items. So the best red item over here is either the Hungry Soul Blade or the Corium Chainmail. So let's do that. The best green item over here is the Black Hat Tea. Boom, done. Plus that is a total of 8. Okay, not too shabby. Can I do anything to beat that? Now, if I use the Follower of Mammon to force them to discard one of these cards, it's going to be replaced with another card, regardless. So can I get 9 or more stars from my items? The answer to that is a big no. I can do a whole 6. So I think I should probably let this one go, which is not ideal. So I'm just going to try and move over this stack of cards because this ledger is going to get a little bit longer. Let's just move over the whole pile there as well. Just free up, get us a little bit more space. There we go. Yeah. I think it might be an idea to use the follower regardless, because it will get rid of another card, and I want the Vendertron to have as few options available as possible when it comes to cards. So, Follower of Mammon, once again, banish a stock being sold by any manager. That manager gains gold from the supply equal to the stock's current sell price. Banish this card. Now, thinking about that, I could sell one of these items and actually have some gold in my pocket, which might be an idea instead of attacking and getting rid. It is the current sell price. So I could, if I wanted to, like sell this Multi-Silk Garb for 6 coins and then buy like this Philosopher's Stone. I'm putting myself very heavy on blue items there. But yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. Going to hold off stacking all these and put all of our hopes into buying blue items. So we'll see how it goes. So 2 sold items on the stack over there. The Wayfinder gets placed up there. That's the button I'm looking for. Yoink. And they get a token like so, as well as the Hank token. So we'll put it out there. So yeah, back to me. I am going to use my my follower. Get rid of that. So yeah, I'm going to use my follower. So banish the card. It is banish? Yes, banish. The banish has gone away. Now I'm going to get rid of one of these. And I actually think I'm not going to get rid of this one. Because it's worth points to me at the end of the game. And it's also going to give me, 6 coins if I manage to sell it. The pet slime, however, is worth nothing to me at the end of the game and will get me 3 coins. Now, yeah, that's a lot less, but it does mean that I could buy this Hungry Soul Blade, for example. That could be pretty useful. On top of that, I could also use that soul sacrifice ability after I've used Samuel Suits. Oh no, I can't because it's a banish as well. All right, so I've got 3 coins to spend. I'm going to trash the pet slime, make 3 money. Boom. 1, 2, 3, which I am immediately then going to sell, get rid of rather, to buy the Hungry Soul Blade, just to sort of give me an extra item in hand that's potentially going to, well, get me points at the end of the game, but I can also sell it, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. All right. Things are getting hot in here, as it were. Before we do anything, I'm gonna Divination Station again. I'm gonna get rid of this Power Stone. Or do I wait until I get some money potentially? No, let's do a sale first, and then we'll do the Divination Station before this final sale kicks off. So, sale, bump. It is a Highwayman. Gosh darn you, said Michael. When revealed, the manager with the busiest store flips face down their highest cost staff card. If you cannot lose 2 money, I have a staff. It's Samwell. So my grand plan to use them has fallen by the wayside. All right, so Highwayman is only looking for red and blue items. They've got 6 coins in their pocket this time. So let's find the best items that are on offer over here. Best red item is the Hungry Soul Blade, like so. Best blue item, and only normal blue item, is the Bloodwood Wand, and then they get a token as well for that, so it's a total of 6 stars. Can I beat 6 stars? Yes, I definitely can. Now, what is the cheapest way I can do that? I was wondering if there was going to be some movement back there, and there was. The cheapest way I can do it, the least cards I can do it, is probably the only Onigiri and the Heatproof Gauntlets, because that'll give me a total of 7 stars. And yeah, 4 coins. So yeah, I think that's the best way to go for it. So the Heatproof Gauntlets, the only Onigiri, and it does mean that I'll be able to sacrifice the Hungry Soul Blade, using the Hungry Soul Blade as well, so that's going to be pretty good. All right, you take your token back, you take your cards back, bump, and I will take the Thief. It's sad times that there's no like bonuses for having loads of thieves in your collection or whatever. Cool. Oh, and 4 coins. 4 coins would be useful. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so first thing we're going to do is use this Hungry Soul Blade. So banish a staff card in your store, look at the top 3 cards of the stock deck, add 1 to your hand, banish the rest, then discard this. So Sam Suits, I had big plans for you, but sadly they were not to be. However, something can be made from your sacrifice. So we've got this, we've got this, and we've got this. And let's see what we have on offer. Hopefully something decent. All right, Cursed Potpourri, 3 coins, 5 when you sell it, 3 stars. Nightmare Catcher, you may banish a stock from your hand instead of paying the buy cost of this card. No, I can't. I'd be getting it for free. Yeah. And Corium Short Sword, potentially useful if combined with other cards, but I think I'm just going to go for the big value of the Cursed Potpourri. Would have been nicer if it was a higher star value one as opposed to one of the mid-range, but it's a freebie. I'll take it. It's all good. All right, now we're going to do the Divination Station, the last one of the game. Banish a stock card from your hand. Goodbye, Power Stone. And let's hope that this is blue. It is not. It is a Bristle Hog, which will cost me 3 if I want to buy it. Do I want to buy it, or do I want to buy this Import Nomicon? I know that I've got a bunch of Tam and stuff in my store, so I am going to actually say goodbye to the Bristle Hog. And I'm going to spend my 4 coins on the Importonomicon. Actually, that thief had 6 coins, didn't they? So I actually get an extra 2. Because the total items I sold were worth 9. So I do actually get an extra 2. Hey! Life is not quite so terrible. I'll stick it there for now. So that is done. Now, looking at my cards, is there anything else I can do? I have to get rid of the Hungry Soul Blade because I have used it. And looking at the items that I've got for sale here, here's hoping it's going to be a combo person as we do our final sale of the day. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dink. It's a scout. All right, so the most basic. It would have been nice if it was like a big final blowout, but yeah, the scout has 7 coins in their pocket today. They are only looking for 1 green item. So whatever the best green item is versus my best green items, we'll see how that goes. So the best green item that they have over on the Bendertron is the Bristle Hog. That's worth 3 stars. Plus they also have the Rangers Guild token. Plus they also have the starting sale, the initiative token. So their total is 5. Is there anything I can do to beat this? Well, the answer is no. My best green item is a whole 3 from the Cursed Potpourri. So I am not going to win this one. And that will bring us to the end of the game. So that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That has been sold. And all of these items will go onto their stack. I get a feeling this is going to be an absolute destruction. But we'll see in a moment when I total up all the final scores. All right, so we're going to clear some space, just chuck everything out of the way. That is not going to be used now. So all of these adventurers get out of here. This whole abyss pile, get out of here. This transmutation station, gone. I'll keep a hold of these just for a second to see how things go. I don't need this Philosopher's Stone. That can go. This whole stock deck of drawing stuff can go. And these counters can go because I will use these to do bonus points because there's going to be a couple of things that get me bonus points. All right, so first of all, let's do my score, which is invariably going to be the lowest of the 2. So my fixtures count, my coins count, and any and all non-basic items I have count towards my final, then plus any bonuses I managed to pick up. So let's see what we got. That's gone. That's gone. That's mine. That's mine. Okay. I always find it sort of like easier to make sort of stacks of 10. So let's see. There's 4 there, and 4 there, and 2 is 10. And there's a 4, and a 3, and a 3. It's 20. 3, 3. God, this is awful. Let's move those coins over to the side. 3, 3, 3, and 1 is 10. Plus 2, plus 4, plus 1. Okay, so there we've got a total of 37. Not great, it must be said. Now, looking through here, I know we have Master Palmer, who gives us 2 extra coins for each other Fighters Guild adventurer in the ledger, and I have 1 Squire. So that gets me another 2. Not shabby at all. Okay, so that gets us now to 39. It's all right. And then I know also that I have got a couple of books in here. So the Importonomicon will give me 2 extra coins for every other Tamlin stock in the store. which I can see at least a couple. Okay. So we have the Important Omicron, which gives me 2 coins for every other Tamlin stock in the store. So that is 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So that's an extra 6. Better. We also have the Corium Codex, which gives us 2 coins for every other Ivaldi Forge stock in the store, which is going to be less impressive with just that 2 there in the background for the gauntlets. But 2 is better than nothing. Better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. So let us put another 1 there. And we will do our final total score, which is 10 for these, 10 for these, 10 for these, and 10 for these, plus a further 8. So our total score is 48, which I think is better than last week. Not much. I think my final score last week was 47. I'm just going to scribble my score down there because we'll see how it goes. All right. The Vendatron's final score is the purse value of all of these, which is going to be immense, plus the purchase value of all of these, which is also going to be immense. Because look, there's 12 cards there. This is going to be a horrific beating. So 5 and 5 is 10. 17, 24, 31, 39, 44, 51, 55, plus 50. Okay, I'm going to do this in two sections. 55 for the adventurers. Yikes. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15, 18, 21, 25, yikes, 25, 29, 32, 35. So they are already at 90. But on top of that, there's a bonus to deal with because they have the 3rd book in the series, the Grumpy Grimoire, which gives bonus points for every Black Forest item in their stack. So let's see what we've got. So that will not count towards the bonuses, but any other Black Forests will. So there's 1. Whoop, come back. There you go. 2. 3. Nope. 4, 5. Yikes. So that is a total of 10 added to their stock, their score for that. So that's 10. The bonuses from the card. I'm just going to quickly go through and see if there are any other bonuses from here. I don't think so because they're all pretty standard. Okay, so yeah. Final score. Michael, 48. Vendatron, 100. So yeah, that I think is what we would call a bit of an ass kicking. So yeah, we need to up our game, literally. I'm going to go submit my feedback to the lovely folks over at Team Digisprite now and see what we can do. Oh, Yoss has just jumped in. Hello, Yoss, lovely to see you. Thank you very much indeed for tagging along, even though a little bit later than normal. So yeah, we're done for the day. That is it. Thank you for joining us for this lovely little Adventure Mart live stream. Couple of bits of housekeeping to take care of. We are giving away 5 copies of Adventure Mart or Flip Over Frog. Ta-da! We might be giving away some Adventure Mart later in the year. We'll see. But yeah, 5 copies of Flip Over Frog to 5 winners all around the world. All you need to do is head to our social media. There's a little Adventure Mart. Stop saying Adventure Mart, Michael. There's a little Flip Over Frog icon thingy that you can click, a little graphic that will bring you to a Gleam profile where you'll be able to just automatically enter and get yourself in with a chance of winning some cool stuff. If, as ever, you want to follow us, we are all over the place on social media. Just look for We Are Hub Games, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, YouTube as well. We're going to be back on Wednesday, 7 p.m. UK time for another Hub Games Hangout, which, of course, you are always welcome to join us for. We're just in the process of finalizing the guests for that, so we'll let you know as soon as we can on socials what that's going to be like. For now, though, folks who joined us, thank you so much. Michelle, thank you for joining us. Thank you for the demonstration. Jos, yeah, lovely to catch up with you as well. Ken, lovely as well. And yeah, if you're watching this on the catch-up as well, let us know what you think. Was I hard done by the Adventure Mart Vendertron? I think so. But yeah, for now, we're kind of done here. I'm going to go and make sure that Kira is alive, and I will see you for another run through on Friday for another Let's Play with Rory doing Adventure Mart, and on Wednesday for, of course, the Hub Games Hangout. But for now, yeah, see you later on. Bye.